Right, let's get you news from the courts today. Cecil Kekana, that's the husband of Didi Lekganyane, has appeared at the Alexandra Magistrate Court this morning in connection with her killing. The family is still grieving after the murder in July this year. Kekana was found next to Lekganyane's body in Bramley, that's in Johannesburg, and he's the only suspect in this case. Back in June, Lekganyane was named among Mail and Guardian's 200 Young South Africans 2024 in climate change and the environment. Watching this story is SABC News reporter Dludla, who joins us now from just outside court. And Calvin, we know there's been a postponement. Tell us what happened.
Good morning to you, Ayanda, Nyati, and to SABC viewers at home. Yes, indeed, it was a postponement. The case was postponed to the 29th of November 2024. The magistrate did mention that the state is not ready to proceed with this case, and he sounded agitated or irritated, saying that this is a serious case. The state must get their books to order. He's complained that there has been so many postponements, and he told the state that they need to sort themselves out. But let me introduce the family spokesperson. That would be Mr. Robert Lekganyane. Thank you very much for your time. You can tell us what transpired in court and how do you feel about this postponement?
Yeah, what transpired in court today was that the case has been postponed to November the 29th, 2024. And we were actually ready, we were prepared for that. The prosecution has been in touch with us and the investigation team also. So, yeah, we were quite aware of the postponement because the state is not ready. There are some, items and evidence which is actually still required for this purpose. And we fully understand because we don't want a situation where they rush into things and in the process miss, crucial information that could assist in the success in terms of conviction. So we fully understand.
Yeah. How is the family coping?
Yeah, it's difficult for the family, but with the support of the various NGOs that we receive, with the support of the political parties, civil society in general, we have been managing. But after all, we also received the necessary psychosocial services from an organization called Dludla, which is one of the, instrumental organizations that have been crucial behind the family.
You do believe, though, that justice will prevail?
You know what? Given we all know our country, there's a perception out there, developing from things like your state capture. The fact that, corruption has been rampant in the previous times. So things like that. Although we have such perceptions as well, we hope that the state will do the right thing ultimately and ensure that justice is delivered to the family. But after all, we're also watching, we're monitoring the case very closely from all angles to ensure that ultimately justice prevails to the family.
When you communicate with the state, what are they saying? They have the tangible evidence.
Yeah, the state has been actually assuring us that, they do have, crucial evidence for the purpose of conviction on this one.
I will have to step out of shot so that my colleague Kinana or Mabina will just show you other people that were outside of this court. They have a placard. One of them says, "Enough is enough. Protect women and children. Justice for Didi. Stop GBV. Stop GBV. Justice for Didi." Let me just talk to one of them. How are you? Welcome to SABC News. You are here outside court carrying this placard. What is your message?
My message to the community and to the world, please, we need justice for women and children. Please help, the court must help us and find justice for all of us, and they're supposed to protect us. So that's how we're asking. Even the police, now, even the police, they're eating with those criminals. So now, please, we are asking for them to protect us. Because of now, it's not safe. When you are going to shop, when you are going to work, during the night, during the day, when you come back, they kill us for no reason. Thank you.
Okay, before I wrap, Ayanda, let me just introduce another lady here. How are you? I saw you inside court today, and you are also supporting the Didi family.
Yes, all the way from Limpopo, from Polokwane. We are here to support the Lekganyane family, and our message is very clear. We want justice for the Lekganyane family. Didi must find peace and rest in peace. Gender-based violence and femicide is something that we need to deal with as a country. And our president was very clear that gender-based violence is not something that is to play with. It is quite a pandemic, and it must be dealt with. So we are saying to the entire community of Alexandra, to the entire community of Limpopo, let us stand up and fight against gender-based violence and femicide. Together we can fight it, and we can win this battle.
Before I wrap, what do you think needs to be done to fight the scourge?
Well, men need to man up. Men need to man up. They need to be our protectors, not our killers. They need to stand up and fight against gender-based violence and femicide. Because in most cases, if you can see, even here, we have few men, but women are trying their level best. So we need all the men to come on board and assist us to fight against gender-based violence and femicide. But our justice system as well needs to step up. They need to step up. Our investigators must do their investigations. The justice system must take the action against all the perpetrators. And if they do that, I'm telling you, I'm not going to stand here and say, let's call back the hangpal. I'm not going to say that. But we need justice. We need harsher sentences for these perpetrators. Otherwise, we won't win the battle.
Thank you very much for your time. Ayanda Nyati and the viewer at home, people are saying that we all need to work together in order to fight the scourge of GBV. As you have mentioned, that the case has been postponed to the 29th of November 2024. Back to you in studio in Auckland Park.
All right, Kelvin Dludla live to us there from Alexandra Township in the north of Johannesburg. Tragic story this. For now, thanks very much indeed.